So Sean Bastow, Free to Sleep Boxing Repeat, here today with Jack Kilgannon. How you doing?
Alright mate, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you back in training. Obviously you've got a big upcoming fight, we're going to talk about that a little later on, but first let's talk about the last one in Oldham. Very good fight.
Hard fight.
Yeah, how do you think that went?
I watched it back and I don't think I lost a round. It was a few close rounds, but I think, you know, if we're going off score point and then aggression, I'd say it was myself who did it most, really.
Yeah. Well, I was watching it in the first round. You came out and you was jabbing, and I thought, yeah, you know, he's doing well. He's got his reach advantage here. And then within the blink of an eye, it just turned into a dogfight.
Yeah.
It was great to see.
I knew he was going to be a bit of a brawler, but you know, and then when like I said, I caught him a few jabs. He kept coming at me, and I thought, it's not, you know, he's here for a bit of a beating, like, you know. So I kept the work with him, and I stood there. People say I should have boxed a bit more, you know, stuck to my jab and that, but I'm always up for a bit of a fight, you know. I'm not fazed by anyone, so I think it was a good fight to put on for, you know, for all my fans, you know. So it was good.
It was for your professional debut. I mean, you had a lot of family there, and you had a lot of local crowd, and you know, I could see from where I sat at ringside that, you know, they were loving it. Everybody were lapping it up, and you know, you really did well, and it was a great performance. So, you know, I think you gained more fans just from that first professional fight alone.
I've had lots of people message me on Facebook and Twitter saying, you know, you had a well done tonight, and you fought well and stuff like that. So, like I said, it's getting my name out there, isn't it, a bit more. With it being an hard fight, you would have done a, you know, standard boring fight where I was easily going to win it. People they switch off, don't they? Whereas, like I said, it was entertaining. So, yeah.
It was good, and obviously now, I interviewed you after it, and you told me obviously the big news, which is that you're on the Fury Parker card, which, you know, everybody knows, it's public knowledge. We've talked about it before in the past, and really pleased for you on that. You know, what are your thoughts going into that one now?
I'm just going to take it as it is. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to show off anything or anything like that. You know, I'm just going to take whoever it is, they're in front of me, and that's who I'm going to beat. You know what I mean?
What do you think it's going to be like being on a stage like that?
I can't say because I've never been there, you know, on such a
you've seen
event.
you've seen the fights on the telly. You've seen like Hatton and Crawler and the crowd that it brings, and you know,
it's different.
It's a different crowd.
It's definitely going to be different in it, you know, because like I said, it's all them seats, you know, and all them people, and the atmosphere in there. I've been there. I went watching the Mayweather there years and years ago, and all them people bustling, and it's different, you know. And now I'm there.
Yeah, this is it, you know, second professional fight, and you're there at MEN.
Exactly.
It's a buzzing crowd. I've been there myself loads of times, and I've seen so many fights, and you know, you're going to be there, and you're going to be in the midst of it, and you know, one day that could be your cauldron, you could be the one that's headlining that, so it's a great way to sort of feel your way into it, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So it'd be good. So, there's a couple of questions I want to ask you about it, really. You know, there's a lot of social media stuff going on about the fight itself, and the fact that it's, you know, on box office and there's going to be fees attached to it. Without giving away too much, what do you think about that? I mean, obviously for you as a local fighter, you know, you want to get yourself out there, you want to be seen, and that's a great way of seeing it. My personal opinion would be that I don't think it's a bad thing that people maybe have to pay a tenner to watch it on YouTube, because you'd probably rather have people come in and pay for your tickets, which it gets you more at the eventually. But then, if it reaches a wider audience and more people see your fight, eventually it's more longer term money for you, isn't it?
So there's pros and cons of both things, isn't there? You know, like I said, I know the people who want to come and watch me, they'll pay the extra little bit and they'll come and support me. That's what it's about, isn't it? You know, but like I said, then if it is a tenner to watch, they can watch it. You know. People who pay the tenner aren't just going to watch me, are they?
No.
You know, they're going to watch your show.
Exactly, so it's a full show.
It's for everyone, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like I said, there's pros and cons of either side of it, so it don't really make a difference. But like I said, the people who I know are going to get the tickets, they come to support me, aren't they? I mean, they might watch the big one, but they're not really there for any other. You know, they're coming to support me.
No, and at this stage, that's what matters, obviously, for you. Is
getting my name, and getting my crowd. So, yeah.
And like I said, one day that could be you headlining, and you with the big crowd there, as well as your family, so it'd be fantastic. Again, another separate question. Again, massive fights coming up. Predictions for the next big fight, which is Triple G and Canelo. We've spoke about it before. On the spot, who is it?
Triple G. All there. I don't know why. Well, I know people say, I'm going to say a boxing ability, which people say, oh, Canelo's got a brilliant boxing ability, but I think Triple G is, you can't hurt him, you know, you can't hurt him no matter what no matter what you do. But I just think, either which way Canelo's going to go with it, Triple G will be able to handle it. And if it, like I said, if Canelo does hit him, is it going to faze him? I don't think it will do.
It's going to be a good one to watch.
Definitely.
What did you think of the Mayweather-McGregor one?
Right. I stayed up for it.
Yeah, me too.
I wish I wouldn't have liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, people are saying, oh, he won the first 6 rounds and stuff like that, but I think I'd say he won the first 2.
Yeah.
But that's, Mayweather's always done that, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He don't throw a punch, does he?
He was having a look at him, weren't he, for the first 2?
He knew that he wasn't to burn himself out. So, I'd say after 3 or 4, it was not which way when it's going to be that he stopped him. And like I said, it was always going to bounce. I never once even questioned it. He was going to be the winner because I always knew. Because you can't beat Mayweather, the best.
Yeah. Well, that's it. He's done now, isn't he? So now we've got to look to somebody else, and the next we've gone to Triple G. Hey, well there you go, mate. You've got to keep going. You know, potentially you'll get there one day. Really looking forward to seeing you in the ring. It'll be fantastic for you to be on that stage. Once that's done, we'll have a catch up. Thanks for speaking to us today, Jack.
Cheers.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. Cheers.